Alright gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Babyface P, and today we're getting close. We're getting close to a test fire. I can almost taste it. What we're going to do is install a paddle mag release. The dog thinks I'm talking to somebody, I guess. We're going to install a paddle mag release using the paddle mag bushing kit that you can buy. You can make this on a lathe. If you really want to spend the time, you can absolutely cut this on a lathe really easily. It's very simple, but it's 10 bucks and then like 4 bucks to ship it. Is your time really worth that? It's really up to you. Me, I decided to opt just to buy it because I was picking up some other things, some secret stuff that we're going to test out. So I ended up just picking it up at the same time. We're going to go ahead and install it, bring you guys in, show you how easy it is. Easy it is, I always say that and then screw myself, but come on in, let's go, let's get working on it. Alright, so here's what we got. Because I cut these so nicely, I was able to overlay them, if I had the correct one, overlay them pretty well, mark it out, and with that you can see I have the holes marked for where typically where the pin would go. If you were creating a pin blower, if you were making a machine gun, that's what you would do. I also tested it by putting on the lower handguard thing, the trigger housing itself, and spaced it correctly across the top to check, and the spacing seems perfect. This is exactly where that pinhole would have gone if you were remanufacturing a full auto. So what we're going to do instead, what we do is you get one of these bushing kits. The bushing goes up inside in here, so it fills the space that here we go. So it fills this space here, like that. And then because you're not legally allowed to drill this pinhole to full size, that's a no-no as per the ATF, which is retarded because I could still make this, you know, a dangerous NFA weapon. But because the ATF and in their infinite wisdom says drilling that pinhole is an absolute no-no, what we're gonna do is drill it out, center drill it, so it will accept this pin. Typically, this pin is oversized for our usage here, because typically what you would, installing one of these on a gun that you already have means that you would have your shelf, your semi-shelf already installed. We haven't installed our semi-shelf yet, so what I'm going to end up doing is running the pin through now, then just grinding it flat and welding it in on both sides, grinding it flat and making sure this fits correctly. Once that's done, we will have our paddle mag release. So get ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start center punch and drill this out to the correct size for this pin on both sides. Run the pin through, make sure we check fitment because we may have to do a little bit of relieving here so the mag fits correctly. I don't think this is quite far enough back, so we may have to file that in, but we'll do all that. So let's get moving. And here you go, with a little bit of hand fitting. We had to file just a little bit around the edges and a tiny bit on the back side here just to make sure this fits square. We got a working mag release. Let me make sure it does work. Mag goes in, there we go, and then paddle, and it comes out. The mag's gonna need more fitting. The mag well will definitely need a little bit more fitting, but that's just about perfect. We might be able to bring the mag well back. It might come back just a little bit more. I'll look into it. Pretty close. Alright gents, I got it pretty much right where I want it. Pedal mag works really well. So real quick, let me get my stool over. We're gonna tack this thing in really quick. Tack it and then grind the other side flush and then call it good. one side. You grind this other side off, and then we'll tack that in too. All right, gentlemen, and just like that, our paddle mag release is in. For some of you guys, this is going to be a lot harder. If you're building from a flat, do it before you put the shelf in. That way it's not as hard. You don't have to drill through the shelf on both sides and then try not to drill. Just do it like this, weld it in. It's permanent now. So ATF can't be too pissed about this. Mag goes in and back. Look at that. Nice. Holds perfectly. And it comes out. So there you go. Hope you guys like this. Get ready for the next one. Let's see. We're going to put our shelf in. Next video, we will weld the shelf in. Video after that, we will cut the fire control group. Then we're ready for a test fire. That's it. We're ready for a test fire. As you can see kind of back here, I welded the, hold on, let me pan over. I welded the top sight on. It looks atrocious, but remember, I'm a beginner welder. So you could probably make this look a lot better. That one's really easy. I don't even need to show you how to do that. You just slap the thing on top, square it up side to side so it's straight over the top, and then weld down both sides. It's super easy. You don't need instructions on that. But there you go. Panel mag release is in. Hope you guys like it. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.